What's your name, boy?
Hugo.
Sir Ben Kingsley.
Renee Shapiro.
Sheer pleasure to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
I love Papa George.
Hmm.
Tell me about how you approached him.
Well, Marty gave me an opportunity to have Georges Méliès at the height of his power, making those beautiful films in that crystal glass Parisian studio with his beautiful leading lady wife, with all that hustle and bustle around him, the dragon, the special effects. On those days where we were filming those scenes, I was so deeply happy. And Marty let me direct a lot of those scenes. In other words, it was me saying action, it was me saying cut, it was me directing the action, which was thrilling. And it filled me up with such pleasure that when it was time to go back to the station in my toy shop, I missed it so much. And therefore, it gave me a real gut feeling of, wow, George had years of that. Day after day after day, he being the leading guy in all his movies, and then suddenly stop. World War I, stop. And the loss to him was awful. So it was good for me to play that grief and that loss, because the more hidden and defeated I am, the harder Ace has got to work to pull me out of my shell. And it was good for us to have that.
It's like two completely different characters.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That the pain is it's the same guy.
To be locked away after having, it's like a bird that could fly, and then your wings have been clipped.
Exactly. Yeah.
A mysterious connection.
Hey! Where did you get this? I need it to fix something. This is marvelous.
A secret.
What is that? I think it's a message from my father. Why would my key fit into your father's machine?
Talk about the casting of these young kids in this, because as great as you are, they had to sell it.
Asa is as pure as the driven snow. And when you're working with Asa, you get somebody being in front of you. It's not, you say, Asa, where's the acting? I can't see it. It's invisible.
Wow.
You are crying. You are lost. You're an orphan. You're wandering around the wilderness in a railway station. And of course, Chloe, she is just a little bit older, but she still, of course, and she will have for a long time, I hope, still has that capacity to work from the heart. Nothing, it's not from the head. It's not filtered through a lot of nonsense. It's just bang, here it is, pure. And that really is good for the grown-up actors around them, because you can't mess around with that. You take pure, you've got to give back pure. Absolutely.
You've tried to forget the past for so long. Maybe it's time to try and remember.
The story's not over yet.
Sir Ben Kingsley just told me what a pure actor you are and how it comes from your heart. What was working with him like?
Every day he came to set, he barely had any lines in that role, but his eyes, they tell so much. And, when he speaks, it's so ethereal, you just have to listen to him. And he's one of the most phenomenal actors I've ever worked with.
I love your character.
Thank you.
Because she wants an adventure. She's ready to go on a moment's notice. Are you like that at all?
Definitely. I'm a very interesting girl. I love adventure. I'm very adventurous, and I'm very spontaneous, and I think I'm very imaginative, and it's just like Isabel.
Once upon a time, I met a boy named Hugo Cabret. He searched to find a secret message. I need to know what this means. And how that message lit his way. Hugo! All the way home.